Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. Eclipses are significant events that can powerfully impact our lives and the world around us. In astronomy, an eclipse is observing of a celestial body by another. An eclipse occurs when three celestial objects become aligned. For a person on Earth, the sun is eclipsed when the moon's shadow falls on the Earth. In other words, the light of the sun is blocked by the moon. The first solar eclipse of 2023 will take place on April the 20th. It will occur in the zodiac sign of Aries. The 2023 solar eclipse will start at 7:04 a.m. and end at 12:29 p.m. The solar eclipse will not be directly visible in India, but some parts of Southeast Asia and Australia will witness it. The hybrid eclipse will be a combination of an annular eclipse and a total solar eclipse. After this solar eclipse, one more annular solar eclipse is slated to occur this year on October the 14th, alternating with two lunar eclipses on May the 5th and October the 28th. Solar eclipses occur in new moons with lunar ones on full moon. Astronomically, the eclipse will last for 4 hours and 24 minutes. Do not start any new projects or auspicious work during the eclipse. Avoid looking directly at the sun during the eclipse as it can damage your eyesight. Avoid eating or drinking anything during the eclipse period. Cooking should not be avoided. Sleeping during the eclipse is also not recommended. Avoid outdoor activities during the eclipse period. Travel during the eclipse is not considered good. Having a bath after the eclipse to wash off the negativity is a good idea. Pregnant women should not stay indoors and take full care. Temples are shut because of the eclipse emits certain negative energy, but it is a good time and idea to pray, meditate, and chant outdoors. Donations are a good way to negate the ill effects of the eclipse. Astrologically, a solar eclipse is considered a bad omen. According to the Hindu mythology, the deity Raha was beheaded after he was caught drinking the divine nectar. His severed head swallowed the sun, thus causing the eclipse. In Vietnamese culture, it is believed that the eclipse was caused by a giant frog devouring the sun. In Chinese culture, it is believed that a celestial dragon launches on the sun during the eclipse. The Chinese name for eclipse is Shai, which means to eat. In Korean culture, it is believed that the dogs are trying to steal the sun. The ancient Greeks believed the solar eclipse was a sign of gods being angry and marked the beginning of a destruction and disaster. Whichever culture it may be, the eclipse signifies the sun, which is the king of our solar system, to be under distress. Even though we know the scientific reason of eclipse, people around the world see eclipse as an evil omen. This is a lot of negative energy associated with the eclipse. According to some cultures, the sun and moon, the celestial king and queen, are supposed to be fighting during the eclipse, and the only way to stop them is to resolve all fights and conflicts on Earth. So during this solar eclipse, let us resolve our differences and try to make the earth a better place. On that note, let us see what the eclipse for all the zodiac signs. Aries. This solar eclipse 2023 is slated to take place in the zodiac sign of Aries. Therefore, the natives of this sun sign should take extra care of their health during this time. You may feel anxious and stressed. You need to be mindful about your expenses. Try not to overspend. Do not lend or borrow money during this time. Do not make any important decisions during this time. Try to maintain peace and calm in your relationships. Taurus. Taurus natives should be mindful of their physical and mental, emotional health. You may feel under confidence and worn out. You might face some sleeplessness, some financial losses, and uncertainty. Expenses are foreseen. Family will be cooperative, but be cautious dealing with your partner. Students are likely to benefit from this eclipse. Gemini, family and finances might cause some unwanted stress during this solar eclipse. Your health will be fine, but some elder family member need attention. Planet Mercury will be in Aries, and Gemini's sun sign is owned by Mercury. Hence, this zodiac will be directly affected. If you plan your finances well, some gains are indicated. This eclipse will be good for couples wanting to have a child. The health of Gemini natives will be good provided you do not take unnecessary stress. Keep away from controversies. Cancer. For Cancer natives, this eclipse might prove beneficiary. Any pending property matters will be resolved in your favor. This eclipse affects Cancer's sun sign as the moon, the owner of the sun sign, is evolved directly at the eclipse. Cancerians might get possibilities for promotions and increments. Avoid arguments and controversies at all costs. Keep your temper and ego in control at home, also at workplace. Students might find some disappointment. Leo, some health issues are foreseen during this solar eclipse. On April the 20th, 2023, the owner of this zodiac is being eclipsed. Some stomach-related issue might cause discomfort. Do not overindulge your taste buds and eat healthily. Your father or some elder might go through some health-related problems. There will be peace among family members, and you will enjoy with siblings and friends. For single, there is a possibility to find your soulmate. Libra, you might experience gas and acid reflux, and the cause could be stress. This house is a debilitation sign of the sun. Do not get into anything new during this eclipse. Your relationship, especially your family, be reasonably good and be a source of pleasure. You might have some ego clashes with your partner. Be mindful of your expenses. It is not a good time for any kind of investment. It is a good time for students. Scorpio, you need to be mindful of your expenses. Do not spend in haste because you will repent at leisure. Be careful before signing any documents. Understanding properly before committing anything. Do not lend any money as it is unlikely to come back. You might get good returns on previously made investment, but do not invest during the eclipse. Your health might need attention. Sagittarius, this solar eclipse might cause you stress regarding the children or youngsters in the family. Students might face concentration issue. Any problems with your colleagues will get sorted out amicably. You will strengthen the bonds of love with your partner and family. Not a very good time for students, but no need to worry as it will not last for very long. So this is the solar eclipse for all signs from Aries to Sagittarius at this time. The second portion will be for Capricorn to Pisces. So remember, solar eclipse is the wiping out of the old and bringing in the new. So it says it's going to be eclipsing the moon. Some emotional issues will be wiped out and corrected, and a new beginning will come into place. Thank you.